Once upon a time, there was a group of creative people who lived on the Sunshine Coast, and everyone had a very special talent when it came to one particular thing: fairies. Now, this is a true life tale of people who believe there really are fairies at the bottom of the garden. And if there were fairies at the bottom of your garden, wouldn't you want to make them feel at home and stay forever?
I've got fairy chairs, I've got a fairy bench where a fairy might want to sit and have a cup of tea. A lot of tooth fairies like to actually have their own fairy garden so they don't have to look under the pillow for their tooth. So I make little tooth fairy gardens.
Carolyn Wilson has been a creative soul her whole life. But for Rick and Melissa Dirksen, their creativity grew from a serendipitous hobby into something far more serious.
It has become a massive obsession. I wake up in the middle of the night and think of designs. I couldn't wait to make a wooden stove. I couldn't wait to... I've always wanted to live in a log cabin. So I built one, which is that big. And I look through the door and I pretend I live in there because it's all fitted out with little bits and pieces. And I sell the cabins more to parents than I do to children because they've got the same little idea up there. And I can tell because they look in there and they go, oh. That's all I need.
Rick's fairy houses, forts, castles and intricate wooden furniture are all made out of camphor laurel, a tree that's considered a noxious weed in parts of the country.
And when people go past our things and they stop and they might come back, I think mainly it's because that's that glimmer of wonder.
And wondrous would have to be the perfect word to describe Samara Wellborn. As a small girl, like many her age, Sam had a love of fairies. But her love of the world of fairies has become her world. She makes and sells fairy houses, donates her time to the local library to teach other kids how to make fairy houses, and has written a book actually titled How to Make Fairy Houses, with 10% of sales going towards children's hospital foundations. Sam, I totally get your love of fairies. Most girls love fairies, but not all kids your age are so caring towards others. They're usually so self-absorbed in what they're doing. Where did this passion for helping come from?
I've always wanted to help others, and I just really like giving to my community. And my mum especially has encouraged me to help others and bring others first before me. And I just love bringing smiles to kids' faces, and I've just always, I guess, been brought up that way.
I know, she's pretty amazing, isn't she? If you'd like to make your own fairy house, Sam will be holding her Enchanted Fairy Houses workshops at local libraries next school holidays.
So you don't have to be perfect because trolls and fairies aren't perfect, so they don't mind if you've made little mistakes in them.
And you can catch Sam, Carolyn, Rick and Melissa and all their magical and mythical creations on Saturday mornings at Umundi markets. Also, a local gift store in Buderim stocks a lot of their products. Honestly, I would challenge anyone not to get caught up in the world of wonder that exists thanks to people like this.